Warrior, 6 feet 7 inches, number 1, Amir Thompson.
Hello and thanks for joining us in Noche Le NBA, the NBA celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And here's what the Rockets' schedule looks like. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Monday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. We've got T.J. McConnell. He's out there with Bogdanovic. Oubre out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Marshall in at the power forward. And for Houston, at the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. Thompson is out there with Alperen Sengun. And it's Miller in at the 3 spot. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout. But anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bogdanovic, no luck. Thompson for the triple. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
Now, here's Zubac. Against the Lakers, he was really on his game. Green against Bogdanovic. Over Green. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Pass to Thompson. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Down low. Oubre, good.
I tell you, Kelly Oubre Jr. can play with confidence on the interior, and that's a result of his vertical.
Green kicks to Sengun. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Sengun GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
Competitive, selfless, and a high basketball IQ. Sengun with the traits every coach loves.
That one is no good. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
Over in the corner, Green. This one for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Oh, the corner isn't always Green's spot, but we know he's got the skill to hit from there.
Pass to Marshall. McConnell sends a screen for Marshall. Bogdanovic with it, guarded by Green. And here's McConnell. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Bogdanovic, no luck. For Houston, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Van Vliet passes to Sengun. Screen by Sengun. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good with the triple. Clippers trail by 3. Oubre outside. A 3 ball. knocks down the 3-ball. Oubre's got 5.
Boy, this is an area of his game that he has stepped up from his entry point into the league. Kelly Oubre is got to be taken seriously from downtown right now.
Shots good by Miller.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And here we can check out the score for Jabari Smith.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Here's Marshall. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. McConnell scanning the floor. Bogdanovich against Green. Just 5 on the clock. Marshall can't hit.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now, here's Marshall. He has yet to score. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Sengun with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Pass to Van Vliet. Thompson outside. Miller finds Van Vliet. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Thompson. The D by Bogdanovich. The Clippers trail. Oubre for 3. The shot that time not on target. Miller outside, and it's Miller with the jam.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against Memphis.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Also, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
And Thompson throws it down.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Zubac, a screen on Van Vliet. To the middle, trying to get something going. And the dunk by Zubac.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now, here's Sengun. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Memphis. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul. Tari Eason's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Donnie's checked in for Kelly Oubre. And it's the Rockets with the ball. They lead by 4. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. It's good from long range. Thompson's got a couple of threes now in the first for Houston.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Some numbers for Zubac. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. Second in rebounding. And he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And again, look what he's done so far this season. Wiping the boards clean, ranking second in the league in rebounds. Outstanding effort. Rockets on defense. 7-point differential. Now McConnell. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers. Just 5 to shoot. And Marshall kicks to Bogdanovic. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department. In second, the Rockets.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Last outing for the Clippers, they won that game against the Lakers. Bogdanovic looking around, and stolen by Şengün. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Clippers trail by 9. Here's Dunn. No scoring in this one. Dunn sets a screen for Marshall. Misses the 3.
I mean, come on. Jack that one in the face of some strong defense. You got to think twice about that next time.
Eason gets a wide-open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And it's a 12-point Houston lead.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Dunn outside. Pass to McConnell. Will it go? The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Green. Houston leading by 12 to the inside. Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And this one has been all about Amen Thompson. A freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Now, here's McConnell. Dunn kicks to McConnell. Green with the block.
A wiry guard, Green's length can sneak up on you. Might have just surprised the shooter.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
You know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Thompson passes to Green. It's Miller on the wing. Dunn covering. Shot by Eason, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And talk about victors and guys who play to their strengths. What about Zubac? He does a great job.
He does, Kevin, a 7-footer who wants to play like a 7-footer. He's an outstanding rebounder. He doesn't need the ball offensively. You know he's going to show up and give you great effort every night.
Smith checked in for the Rockets. Dunn outside. They set the pick. Fires the three. That shot missing. Rockets leading by 13. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Thompson misses.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Back to Dunn. Clock at 6. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
Well, you love the physicality from Chris Dunn. He's willing himself to the stripe thanks to the way he goes straight into the defense on that shot.
That free throw, no good. Well, we are quickly reaching the end of the regular season. Doris, are you as excited as I am for the playoffs coming up?
Definitely, Kevin, and I know it's on the players' and coaches' minds. It's right there waiting for us. But let's remember, the most mature teams, the best teams, recognize games are still to be played. You cannot let the playoffs distract you from what's in front of your face.
Good on the second free throw. And so it's Houston with it, leading by 12. Down low, here's Thompson. Shoots. Second chance shot, and the layup, good by Şengün.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here's Dunn. Back to Bogdanovich. Puts up a 3. Gets that one to drop. That's his third field goal in 8 tries.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
1:33 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Şengün. Eubanks grabs the miss. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 11. Smart passes to Eubanks. They set the pick. Here's Dunn. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Houston's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Back to Thompson. Nice move. He can't get it to go.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Smart finds Oubre. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Had a hand on it.
I'll tell you, don't forget about Marcus Smart's vertical. Twice on the pipes, rejects that shot.
Sinks the triple.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside Bogdanovich. Smart with a screen on Eason. A 3 from Bogdanovich. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shot from 12. And the shot goes in. Thompson's got 17.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Amen Thompson, he's feeling it tonight. And he has been the driving force for the Houston Rockets. And it was from 3-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Houston.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got Oubre. Chris Dunn is out there with Marcus Smart. Then there's Drew Eubanks. And it's Juzang in at the small forward. Clippers trail by 16. Oubre up top. He's covered by Eason. Pass to Juzang. Dunn left side. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Listen, there are few guards in this league who can overpower defenders, but Dunn, that rare breed.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Free throw, no good for Dunn.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
To the paint. Dick with it. Still scoreless. Smith, no luck. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Dick. They set the screen. Dunn misses. Houston leading by 14. Smith scanning the floor. Pass to Şengün. It's hauled in by Dunn. The Clippers shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
And he can't get the first one. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Houston. And he's good on the second. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. The Rockets again can't hit. Clippers trail by 13. Juzang passes to Smart. From deep. Los Angeles with another miss. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Oubre with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Here's Eubanks. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
Assisted by
Eubanks got his first 2 points of the night.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Pass to Şengün. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Eubanks got his 5th rebound in this one. Juzang passes to Smart. Oubre outside. Inside, Juzang, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
You watch Şengün, he has all the moves on the interior.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
Şengün taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw dropped for Şengün. Şengün hits them both. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy.
It's time for the dance cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Keep on dancing. You must have left your dancing shoes at home. You have the camera on you.
Making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Bates is checked in.
On the board.
Eubanks. That's tipped and stolen by Eason. Dick passes to Şengün. And some nice passing there by Houston. Van Vliet finds Şengün. Puts it up. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 3rd assist on the night. Clippers trail by 13. Dunn looking over the floor. Here's Juzang. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Dunn outside. Down low. Here's Juzang. The Rockets pull it in. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Van Vliet outside. Now here's Thompson. They had a 24-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
And it wasn't only his scoring. The intensity on defense. He nabbed 3 steals that night.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Here's Bates. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Juzang. Here's the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Juzang's got 5.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Now Eason. Thompson with it. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Second team foul. At the line for 1 shot. Thompson.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Clippers. 15-point game. Pass to Juzang. A putback. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, Zubac's always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
Thompson outside. Back to Van Vliet. Five to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. Thompson for the triple. Here's Şengün. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers trail by 13. To the inside. Outside for Smart. Pass to Marshall. And here is Zubac. Şengün covering. Zubac, that's good.
The more productive he is down low, the more minutes Zubac is going to get. That's just excellent execution and finish.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Jabari Smith. He's checked in for Şengün. And Miller subbed in for Tari Eason. Bogdanovich is checked in for Los Angeles. T.J. McConnell comes in for Dunn. And so here is Houston. At one point, they led by 16. Now that one from Van Vliet.
Well, I mean, listen, Fred VanVleet, you can practically close his eyes. That's how comfortable he is out on the arc.
Greg, what's the key thing Fred VanVleet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
And McConnell gets it to go. Rockets leading by 12. Miller outside. Pass to Thompson for three. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. McConnell kicks to Smart. Marshall with it, working on Thompson. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. Rebound by Smith.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
Miller against Bogdanovich. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Thompson finds Van Vliet. Now Dick. Thompson for the triple. Connects from 3-point range. Thompson's got 25 points.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Now here's Marshall. He's covered closely. Back to Bogdanovich. Marshall sets a screen for Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich again missing.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Van Vliet with a screen on Bogdanovich. Miller, no up.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
With some arc. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They are just killing him on the interior.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Tari Eason's checked in for Dick. Kelly Oubre's checked in for the Clippers.
At the line for 1.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. They lead by 14. Pass to Miller. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. To the paint and stolen by Thompson. Here's Smith. Rebound by Marshall. Clippers trail by 14. Bogdanovich passes to McConnell. Oubre against Thompson. Zubac a screen on Miller. No coverage that time. Bogdanovich has got 11 points.
That's his first triple of the second period, 3rd of the game.
Miller outside. Thompson from long range hits the 3-point bomb. Thompson's got 28 points for the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Bogdanovich. Pulls it up. Rockets with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. For three, Van Vliet. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and that one, unbelievable shooting display, especially from long range. That turned out to be the difference.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
1:27 left to play in the first half. Miller against Bogdanovich. On the wing, Miller. A 32-point game for him in the win against Memphis.
But the defense had tons of difficulty covering him. They kept putting him at the line, and he burned them.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And here's McConnell. He's got 5. Pass to Marshall. Oubre outside. Clippers moving the ball around. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Miller grabs the miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Miller. Shot clock at 6. That one falls. Miller's got 10.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
No good that time. And so it's the Houston Rockets with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Tyronn Lue. Tyronn, what problems are you seeing out there?
Just be able to make shots. We just got to relax. We just got to keep playing.
Thanks for your time, Tyronn. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Runs. Here measuring up the shot. Nice try. It's all good. One more time, a round of applause for the Perkins.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
And for that matchup with the Hornets, this looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often come down to a few key plays.
And if that's the case, we'll see who has the better closers tonight. And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Houston Rockets.
It's one-sided on the scoreboard, also in the rebounding column. They're hammering on these guys. This is how you blow a team out.
Yep, secure those boards, good things happen. Scientifically proven.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Amen Thompson has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Rockets leading by 18. At the guard position, Van Vliet in green. Alper and Şengün out there with Thompson. And it's Miller in at the 3 slot. It's the 5 for Houston right now.
What a great defensive play by Ivica Zubac. This guy just gives you great effort defensively.
Oubre against Thompson. Oubre kicks to McConnell. 6 on the shot clock. Zubac a screen on Miller. Here's Bogdanovic, and it comes off the front of the rim.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And there's Miller, good that time on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight. Pass to Marshall. And here's McConnell. Shoots over Van Vliet. A shot by McConnell, no good. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
How about this, guys? Only the 5th undrafted player in NBA history to be named an All-Star. What you love is Fred VanVleet every year has improved. He's fearless. He's tough. There's nothing not to like.
First free throw is good.
There's so many things to love about Fred VanVleet's journey and his game, but perhaps the best attribute, his intelligence, his ability to outthink the defense.
And so VanVleet nails both of them. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. McConnell passes to Zubac. Got a piece of it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Thompson.
Make no mistake, with that frame and that touch, Zubac's a tough cover in close.
The Clippers have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
The free throw drops for Zubac.
What you love about Ivica Zubac is he knows who he is. Big, strong body, mixes it up on the glass, sets solid screens. Just an understanding of who he is.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Rockets leading by 22. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Green, bounce pass. Şengün.
Heads-up play by Green, using the pick and roll to create space for his team.
The Clippers shooting just 34% from the floor. McConnell kicks to Oubre. Outside, Bogdanovic. Oubre outside. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's McConnell out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
The moment now to see the numbers for Marshall. How last month turned out for him. He's around 10 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
Şengün with a screen on Oubre. Miller, no up. And it's the Clippers with the ball. Here's McConnell. He's got 5. Pass to Zubac. Marshall sets a screen for Bogdanovic. Trains the three-pointer. Bogdanovic has got 14.
Bogdanovic is a very consistent shooter from the field. He's got great mechanics and can just pepper you with shots.
Şengün with the screen for Thompson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Thompson's got 33 points. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Let's show some love. Everybody right here, right now, for your Love Crew. Step out and hold the court. It is your High Squad. It's T-shirt time. Who wants one and ten?
The later we get in the season, the hotter these teams have gotten. Your shooting leader since the All-Star break in the NBA. The Rockets fourth.
No doubt their offense has really hit its stride. I mean, they're making the extra pass and not settling for that first shot that presents itself. And you see that in their shooting percentage.
Here's Bogdanovich. 14 points for him. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Van Vliet against McConnell. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Van Vliet. A shot by McConnell, no good.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
You're going to have to hit Oubre hard to prevent the bucket, boy. If you don't, he's going to play through it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
For LA, Kelly Oubre Jr.
One shot.
One shot.
Kelly Oubre Jr. entered this league as a dynamic athlete, excellent in the open floor, but give this young man credit. He's worked hard to develop the perimeter game that's absolutely critical to success.
Here's Thompson. Here he goes. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch, as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. D.A. Banks.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Oubre kicks to McConnell. Pass to Marshall. Over Thompson. And again, no good by the Clippers. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Thompson with the bucket.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Zubac, a screen on Van Vliet. McConnell kicks to Oubre. Pass to Marshall. McConnell with it. Outside, Bogdanovich. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Green, the pass to Şengün. Now, here's Thompson. Defense is right there.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Houston.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
That free throw good from Thompson. And so Thompson nails both of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
McConnell finds Zubac. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Marshall out to the wing. To stop the run. Zubac. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Miller outside. Pass to Şengün. Launches a three. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Miller's got his third assist on the night. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. McConnell against Van Vliet. McConnell kicks to Zubac. Oubre passes to Zubac. Here's McConnell. Offline with his three.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Marcus Smart comes in for T.J. McConnell. And it's the Rockets with the ball. 6 to shoot. The Clippers grab the miss. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Dick defending. Let's go. Nails the baby hook. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now this quarter.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
To the middle. Here's Thompson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. And such a great distributor and decision maker among the top 10 in assists per game.
And back to your point, number 2 in steals. He's just a tireless worker. Plays that hard-nosed, on-ball defense. Most guys just can't disengage from him. That free throw good from Thompson. And the Rockets making a change here. Gillespie's checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Donnie's checked in for Oubre.